Hi, I'm Mel with Mellefleur, and today I'm going to show you an interesting way to use some jumbo stemware. I've already got one that I've done inside of the glassware, and it's anchored with marbles, and I'm going to show you a way to do an arrangement that's coming out of the glassware and it's not anchored. So I've just filled my glass with water pretty much all the way up to the top. And I'm going to use a fall flower. It's called amaranthus. This variety is hanging amaranthus, and they call it champagne. It also comes in burgundy and green. And I'm just going to do all amaranthus, and I'm going to accent it with some curly willow and some foliage. I think if you're going to use a big glassware like this and you're going to do an arrangement coming out of it, I think doing all one flower makes a really good impact. So you could do all hydrangea, you could do all roses, any one flower I think would be really pretty. So I'm going to start off with a cluster of curly willow. It's 3 stems here, and this is just going to be my middle. You could add this at the end, but I'm going to start with it in the beginning. This is going to be just a really simple, don't worry about, I'm just literally taking this flower in clusters, 5, 6 stems at a time instead of doing one by one, because it's a very flowy movement. It doesn't have any particular place that it's supposed to be. It's just going to be a clump of these flowers. Once you have them all in your hand, you can kind of twist them and get them to where you want them to be, but it's not supposed to be a contrived arrangement. It's just going to be something very casual and free-flowing. Then you're going to take your foliage and just back it. You can take some and put them where the bottom side will show, and then you could flip it and do some where the underside will show, and that just adds even more interest. You'll get kind of a light green color in one spots and then a bright green in others. This type of arrangement, that's exactly what you're looking for, just interest and something really casual. I'm going to take and just attach it with a chenille stem. You could probably just sit it inside of the vase, but just to make sure that things don't move around too much, I'm just going to attach it with a chenille. You could also anchor this one with marble, but I just decided not to. And I'm just going to cut my stems. The goal is to cut them at an angle, but it's really not hugely important. And then I'm just going to slip it into my vase, and I think it's cool because you can see the stems down in the vase, so it just gives it more interest. And then just spin it around and make sure everything's how you want it. And it's just something really different and funky and elegant, and it can go on your fall table or your fall buffet, so just try it at home and have fun with it.